How you get it? Laying rats on tracks. I wish I could get you this feeling. I'm playing on the million. I'm riding through your hood. You can make that ain't no ceiling. Better left on no strip. We invest now. Made a ride on 79. I'm coming down South Shore. I remain Chi-Town. Brooklyn to our top.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event on NAWA Big Time Pro Wrestling Texas Tough. It's set for one fall, and it is for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. It is an elimination match with tag-style rules. As a man is eliminated, he has to leave the ring and go back to the dressing room. Then we will finally get down to 2 men, and the winner will be the new champion.
No, me or Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Killer Tim Brooks.
I told y'all last month that this main event tonight would have 2 referees. So this is a really important match for the new belt. So I've got a special guest referee. Adam, I asked you to be the guest referee for one reason. What's that? You're gonna work the floor. You can walk around and look and see anything they're doing. And I want it to be done right, and I don't want any of these guys to cheat to win that belt.
Yes, sir, I can do that.
I wanted you to be my guest referee because I can trust that you will be a good referee. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Adam.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are your participants from San Francisco, California, Mega Man Max Muscle. From parts unknown, Mr. Wrestling 4. From Paris, Texas, Ellis County's own Joe Angelo Garcia. And the man who will go down in history as the last holder of the NAWA Texas Heavyweight title, the real deal, Nobi Bryant. Once again, this is an elimination match with tag team rules. The winner will be the new NAWA Heavyweight Champion. Speed Bump is your referee.
Alright, that's it. Hey, no, it's a tag.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Waxahachie, Texas, to the Killer-torium, where your referee Speed Bump has this match under control. And four-man elimination. We've got tag team rules. This is for the NAWA brand new belt, the belt that everybody's been talking about, the North American Heavyweight Championship belt. Rob, what do you think, bud?
Well, look at that power slam by Nobi Bryant. He's trying to put Mr. Wrestling 4 right away, and his mask seems to be unraveling as we speak. But anyway, just to make one minor correction, not exactly a brand new belt. It's been around for about 25 years, but it was taken, for lack of a better word, some may even say stolen, some 20 years ago. But just recently it has come back into the possession of its original owner, Killer Tim Brooks. So now Killer is awarding that belt to the winner of this match, this 4-way elimination match, as the new NAWA Heavyweight Champion.
Welcome home, NAWA Heavyweight title. It's been a long time, and we're certainly glad to have you back. And now for the business at hand, Nobi Bryant, who was your Texas Heavyweight Champion, has relinquished his belt that has now been retired and is #1 contender here in this match. As you know, the other 3 combatants have all had to go through a match tonight. Nobi Bryant, having retired the Texas Heavyweight Championship belt, has gotten the bye, as it would, and now he is facing these 3 winners of the previous matches in this elimination match to see who will be the first NAWA Heavyweight North American Champion.
A tag, and here comes Nobi Bryant in there against Max Muscles. Max is the man that Nobi originally won the Texas title from in the first place. A reversal of the whip. Oh, a big kick by Nobi. But,
and a bigger booty bump by Mega Man Max Muscle.
But first by Max Muscles, reminiscent of Iceman King Parsons, a tag, and here comes Joe Angelo Garcia. And one thing I've got to worry about since Killer Tim Brooks threw this new wrinkle in, there were 2 referees advertised for this match, so for a lack of other referees being available tonight, Killer has named, oh look at this, La Magistral, only a 2 count there. Cowboy Adam is the second referee, and he is the floor official here tonight. And this is going to be interesting because Cowboy Adam is co-holder of the NAWA Tag Team belts, and his partner, Joe Angelo Garcia, is one of the participants. But I have to believe, knowing Cowboy Adam the way that I do, Bullman, he's going to call this straight down the middle with no regard for whether his partner is in there or not.
You know, certainly Cowboy Adam has sentiment toward his partner, and certainly if everything goes right, helps his partner wins. But Cowboy Adam, being the country boy that he is, I know he'll call it right down the middle, call it fair and square.
Big suplex there by Novi Bryant. Real deal on top of the cover, but Joe Angelo Garcia kicks out. Tremendous opportunity for really all 4 of these men, including the newcomer, the man in the mask, the mysterious Mr. Wrestling number 4. He in fact beat Cowboy Adam earlier tonight to win a spot in this 4-man elimination.
You know, Mr. Wrestling 4, from parts unknown, don't know very much about him, but certainly was able to pull an upset win off on Cowboy Adam. Mr. Wrestling trying to here take NAWA and make himself famous, Rob.
Indeed he is. Garcia. Oh, look at that Hurricane by Joe Angelo Garcia. Took Novi off his feet too, and only 2. Oh my goodness. What a move there by the tag team champion. He tags in Max Muscles.
Mega Man Max Muscles down on Novi Bryant. Shots to the midsection.
Max on that second rope, firing away now at Novi. Referee's with the count. And Max, oh, I think he's put Novi's lights out. Coming off the ropes. And for a leg drop, he hit it. Max is on top. 1, 2, and only 2. Bryant able to get that shoulder up.
The real deal, Novi Bryant, your former Texas heavyweight champion, certainly having a go here against these 3 opponents.
Oh,
Mr. Wrestling with a tag into Mega Man Max Muscles, puts a boot to Novi Bryant, then puts another boot to the Mega Man.
Big suplex by Wrestling 4, 1, 2, and only a 2 count there. A lot of people know about the history of the Mr. Wrestling lineage with the great amateur wrestler who came to the professional wrestling business as Mr. Wrestling. Mr. Wrestling 2, a legend in the southern states. There have been a few Mr. Wrestling 3s. You put them side by side and you can tell the difference, but they never achieved the notoriety of the first 2. But Mr. Wrestling 4 looks like he's going to try to make up for that tonight as both referees count against him as he had Novi draped over that second rope.
You know, Rob, in a match like this, there is no tag team, there's no alliance, there's no partnership. As you can see with the tag that Mr. Wrestling made to Joe Angelo Garcia, a nice chop across the chest for a tag.
And now it's Garcia and Bryant slugging it out in the ring. Novi with a lot of force into that Irish whip, and now Novi tags in Max. All the tagging in here, I would imagine, would be strategic because nobody wants to see any of the other men win this match and win the title. And now Max Muscles dishing out a spanking to Joe Angelo Garcia. Drives in the elbow, now the left hand. Got him hooked. We're going to see a suplex. Well done suplex by Mega Man Max Muscles. Only a 2, but Joe Angelo Garcia gets out. Now Max puts on a chin lock. And Cowboy Adam, a little extra urgent at wanting the referee in the ring, speed bump, to check that chin lock by Max. As mentioned earlier, that's Cowboy Adam's partner in there. They are the tag team champions.
Max Muscles with a tag to Mr. Wrestling. I don't know, maybe it looks like maybe Max Muscles may have an affinity to Mr. Wrestling because looks like Mr. Wrestling has an affinity for pink as well.
Oh, a DDT by Joe Angelo Garcia.
Mr. Wrestling holding Garcia up for the high standing suplex, but Garcia able to counter with a couple of knees to the head and then a knee to the gut.
But once again, fans, this is an elimination match. When a man gets pinned, the match is not over. That man has to leave the ring, and it'll go down to a 3-man, then finally a 2-man, with the winner getting the belt.
No alliances here. Rob, every man for himself. As we saw evidence there was as Max Muscles had tagged in Mr. Wrestling, and then Joe Garcia tagged in Mega Man Max Muscles again.
And a tag. Here comes Joe Angelo Garcia. He's in there against Mr. Wrestling 4 right now. Putting a twist on the arm and hooking it. Putting an arm bar on that shoulder.
Cowboy Adam riding the reins outside the ring,
Oh,
making sure that all the holds are legal, making sure that all the tags are legal.
Crossface by Garcia. Mr. Wrestling 4 refusing to give up, refusing to give in. Mr. Wrestling turning him over. And Garcia goes into a front face lock. Back into the corner where Max Muscles was standing, and he just tagged himself in on Mr. Wrestling 4. That's what it looked like anyway. Well, I thought Max had tagged Mr. Wrestling 4, but I guess not. It might just be the angle we're looking at it. I'm looking at it.
From here in the corner where I'm sitting, I couldn't tell. It did certainly look like to me he reached across Joe Angelo Garcia and tagged to put Mr. Wrestling out, but the referee saw it different. So I'm gonna take his word for it. He was obviously in a better position than I was.
Well, no instant replay here. Max charges in, hits nobody but Turnbuckle. Oh, he speared him. That's a spear. We haven't seen that in a little while. 2, 3, and Max Muscles is out. Here comes Joe Angelo Garcia, and he is all over Mr. Wrestling 4. As Cowboy Adam, the special second referee here, gets Max Muscles out of the ring and guides him toward the dressing room. So now it's Mr. Wrestling 4 and Joe Angelo Garcia in there. Noby Bryant, the former Texas heavyweight champion, in the corner awaiting a tag. We are still under tag rules here. Oh, look at the power. A tag, and Noby is coming in now. Once again, we have Noby Bryant, the real deal. Joe Angelo Garcia, Ellis County's very own, locking up in a tested strength now. And great leverage by Noby. Oh, what a bridge there by Joe Angelo. Joe Angelo back to his feet, but go behind by Bryant. Waistlock takedown.
Belly to back suplex, waistlock. Noby Bryant on top of Joe Angelo Garcia.
Still holding on to that waistlock as Mr. Wrestling 4 waits his turn in the corner.
Pressure applied on the ribs by Noby, but Garcia able to switch around into a headlock.
Oh, Bryant rolls him over. Only a 2. Once again, a roll up, and once again, only a 2 count. Noby Bryant until tonight, the NAWA, I'll get that out, Texas heavyweight champions. But if he wins this match, he can be the new NAWA heavyweight champion. Same is true for Garcia, same is true for Wrestling 4. Oh, blocked by Bryant, and well done.
Nice hip toss by former Texas heavyweight champion Noby Bryant.
The tag, and here comes Mr. Wrestling 4. So once again, it's Wrestling 4 in there with Joe Angelo Garcia. And Noby Bryant is the one who gets the chance to rest now. I don't know anything about Wrestling 4's experience or his background or anything. I wasn't able to talk to him in the dressing room earlier. Double underhook suplex, very well done. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Very close to a 3 though. Once again, 2 referees for this match as originally advertised. Speed bump inside the ring. Cowboy Adams, special guest referee outside the ring.
You know, Rob, you made mention of the fact that you don't know much about Mr. Wrestling in the dressing room in the back between matches a while ago.
Oh, look at this.
I was back
Sharpshooter. Joe Angelo with the sharpshooter on Wrestling 4. Fans want Mr. Wrestling 4 to tap. I'm not sure if he'll do that or not.
Mr. Wrestling with a push-up maneuver, working his way, trying to work his way toward the ring, toward the ropes, and Mr. Wrestling able to grab the ring ropes, making Joe Angelo Garcia break the hold.
And it was all upper body strength that did that because his legs were tied up. Here's the tag, and here comes the real deal. Pulling Wrestling 4 in the corner of the ring, and now very quickly back into the sharpshooter, and Mr. Wrestling 4 is in some serious trouble here.
Bryant cinched down on them right in the middle of the ring. What will Mr. Wrestling be able to do with this?
We still have elimination rules applying here, so the loser of this fall goes back to the dressing room and leaves it to the last 2 to determine who is the NAWA Heavyweight Champion.
Mr. Wrestling able to squirm around just enough to get the real deal off center and able to make it to the ropes and break that hole, but certainly I don't know if he would have been able to break it any other way.
2, and only a 2 off of that backbreaker. Joe Angelo Garcia tagging in now. And oh, wait a second. They've got something planned for Wrestling 4. Nobi just drops him like a bad habit, holding him down. Big splash by Garcia, but only a 2 count. Oh my.
Close and almost a 2 count. We almost saw our second elimination. Now remember, Rob, whoever gets eliminated next loses their chance at the North American heavyweight belt. But then that sets up the showdown between the only 2 remaining in the ring.
Nobi Bryant going to the eyes, firing in the right hand now. Oh, look at this. He wasn't paying attention. 1, 2, and Joe Angelo nearly had him. Oh, big heel kick. Big roundhouse heel kick. 1, 2. Oh, Garcia trying to turn it over now.
Garcia trying to take advantage of the situation, but Nobi Bryant, ever the professional, able to counter the move.
Irish whip, missing with the right hand. All right, catches him in a sleeper hold. This could be the end of the match for Joe Angelo Garcia if he goes out. Nobi Bryant, the real deal, cinching in with a sleeper hold. And Joe Angelo's tag team partner, Cowboy Adam, he is the special guest referee. But he's encouraging Joe Angelo to not give up, not pass out. It may come to a point though, where that may not be an option. Arm goes down. Arm does not go down. Nobi's still with that sleeper hold.
You know, Rob, I have to take my hat off to Joe Angelo Garcia. Just come out of a very brutal match with the Tejano Kid, right straight into a heavyweight championship match, a 4-way. Joe Garcia has certainly been able to hold his own. I just wonder if the young man will be able to take it through and see it to complete the finish.
Whip into the corner by Bryant, but oh, and Angelo Garcia out of the way. Bryant catches the super kick. Goes for the real deal, but Garcia hits him with a super kick. And this may be it. 1, 2, and oh my, I don't know how he did that.
Joe Angelo Garcia with a super kick reminiscent of what he did to the Tejano Kid, but unable to get the force behind it. Mr. Wrestling in and another super kick by Joe Garcia.
Yeah, Joe Garcia wrestling like an Iron Man here. You mentioned he was just minutes ago in a match, and he didn't even go back to the dressing room. Right now, though, climbing all the way. Oh, moonsault body block, but Bryant catches him, sets him up. Oh, tombstone pile driver.
Oh.
Tombstone pile driver by Nobi Bryant. 2 and 3, and that's it for Joe Angelo Garcia.
And now there are 2, Rob Moore.
Wrestling 4 with the spear.
Immediately with the spear
1,
from
2, and oh my, so close to a 3. Mr. Wrestling 4 nearly won it right there.
just referee speed bump's hand just mere inches from the canvas, eliminating Novi Bryant.
Got him in a fireman's carry. A Samoan drop on Bryant. Now wrestling 4 on top, 2, and only a 2 count. Wrestling 4 with the stomp. And the masked man continuing to stomp on Novi Bryant. Somewhat reminiscent of the Garvin stomp from the Hands of Stone. Ronnie Garvin stomping his way around an opponent. Mr. Wrestling 4 was able to get some rest for the last several minutes.
Mr. Wrestling 4 taunting the crowd. And
headbutt.
Falling headbutt onto the chest and sternum.
Wait a second. What? He lifted
Bryant.
him up. What did he do that for?
I thought we saw our first NAWA heavyweight champion.
He's got him up
there.
in a torture rack. It's a torture rack on Novi Bryant. Novi Bryant is off. Still on his feet. Oh, takes him out with a rock bottom. Novi Bryant with a rock bottom. Both men are down. Both men getting a count. 2 referees in this one. Bump is the one making the count.
Speed bump to the count of 5.
We're up to 6 now. Both men struggling to get back to their feet. Referee's up to 8, but the men are back up. Right hands on each other, back and forth. And it's Novi with the advantage here. A reversal on the whip, though. Swinging neck breaker by Bryant. Ugly but effective. Once again, both men are down. Referee up to 4.
The name of the game, Rob, is pin your opponent's shoulders to the mat for the count of 3 or make him submit. So far, both of these wrestlers with a very tough go.
Referee got up to 9. Novi Bryant with a kip up.
New life from the real deal Novi Bryant.
Swinging neck breaker. Oh, Novi's going to go up top. That's high risk territory. We'll find out if this was the smart thing to do, and perhaps not. Wrestling 4 is going up there. Oh, Bryant pushes him off. Look out. Drops the elbow, top rope elbow. Now Bryant is setting up. He's waiting. He's ready. Real deal. Bryant with a real deal. 1, 2, 3, and Novi Bryant is your NAWA Heavyweight Champion. My gosh, what a match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the winner of the NAWA Big Time Pro Wrestling Championship belt, Novi Bryant. Go, loser, go! All right. Good job, Novi Bryant. Your new champion, Novi Bryant. You gave up that Texas title. You know, you do good, you get good. Look what you got.
Your new NAWA undisputed Texas heavyweight champion, the real deal, Novi Bryant. I know a lot of great men wore this belt, defended this belt, but let me tell you something. If you thought I was a great champion with that other belt, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I know that you will be just as good a champion as any champion that's had that belt, and I expect that out of you. When somebody wants to challenge you for that, don't run, don't hide, step up and give them a match, no matter who it is. Be a true champion.
That's a real good question somebody just asked. Who's next? So what I'm gonna do is make an open challenge to any wrestler in the state of Texas to come to Waxahachie next month and try to beat me for this title. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your new NAWA Texas Heavyweight Champion. Hey, I want to let you know I have a lot of respect for you. About a year ago, you and I had some great battles. I'm sure all these people remember the matches you and I had. So if they want you, hey, I have no problem putting this belt on line against you. But you and I both know it's not up to us. It's not up to us, it's up to him. So we'll figure it out later on.
You know it is up to me who comes back next month. But I do like to listen to my wrestling fans that are here. Who do you want? Okay, hold up. I don't always do what you guys want, but you know what? Here's the deal. December the 7th is going to be Novi Bryant, and the challenger will be Adam. Cowboy Adam. We can do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us for Killer Tim Brooks, NAWA Big Time Pro Wrestling, Texas Tough, from the NAWA Arena, the Killatorium in Waxahachie, Texas. I'm Rob Moore, glad you could make it for this card. We'll see you again next time around with more outstanding matches. So until then, so long from the Lone Star State.